Hello, my name is Rachel Rodriguez, and I'm the Academic Support Writing Specialist here at the Academic Support Center, which is our free tutoring center here at Chesapeake College. The Academic Support Center is located on the first floor of the Learning Resource Center, LRC, or library. We house free tutoring in almost every subject that you could be taking here on campus. I'm going to talk to you for just a few moments about why, as a student of literature, creative writing, or technical writing, maybe grammar, you might still want to use a tutor and how to get in touch with tutors. But first, I'll just give you a really brief overview of what kind of tutoring we do, and then at the very end, I'm going to show a couple of cards with our specific hours, our phone numbers, our email addresses, all that kind of good stuff. So we focus primarily here in tutoring in writing, science, and math. We also have tutoring in technology and communications, but even if you're in a class like maybe criminal justice or microeconomics and you're just not sure where to go next, still come over because we have tutors who are just great at asking you the right types of questions and analyzing a textbook or an article and helping you find the information in any kind of class material. So don't just feel limited to those particular courses. For science and math, they're drop-in only. You never need to have an appointment. You just stop by whenever you need help, and there should be a math or science tutor here in the ASC during our open business hours. Writing also takes drop-ins, so you don't need an appointment for writing, but you can make an appointment for writing. Now, I would suggest if you've got pretty limited availability, say you're really only on campus on Tuesdays and Thursdays and you only have time to see a tutor between 1:30 and 3, that would be a perfect situation of would be great to make an appointment. That way you don't ever have to wait and you're guaranteed a tutor who's ready for you at that time. So I'll show you some details about how to make an appointment as well, and I'll also show you some details about online tutoring. So why tutoring? Why a writing tutor? You're in an upper level English class, you've probably already taken English 101, and you kind of know your stuff, right? So congratulations, you're awesome. But you still might want a tutor, and here's why. Literature is kind of a different ball game from English 101 composition, and writing tutors can still help you, I think, in two different ways. The first is you're going to be encountering a lot of written material that needs analysis, needs probing, needs definition or summary, needs context. Maybe you're reading stories, maybe a whole novel or a play or a poem, and you just read it 5 times. It could be Emily Dickinson. You read Emily Dickinson poem 5 times and you just literally have no clue what she's trying to say. And the homework, obviously, is to analyze or respond to that poem, and you just don't know where to go. So a writing tutor would be great, looking at that piece of literature with you, asking you the types of questions about what you think's going on or what you think a certain word or phrase might mean. So understanding the complex literature that you're reading, we're a great resource. Also, you might be reading other types of dense material for your classes, like articles from the databases, maybe even some websites or a textbook, or information about how to analyze literature, like poetry, rhythms, and we can help with that as well. The second reason why I think writing tutor might still be useful to you at your more advanced stage is during the writing process. So during English 101, you focus more on argumentative papers with some background research that you use to support an argument. And in literature classes, most of the time you're responding critically and analytically to a piece of literature, trying to contribute a new idea or a new analysis to a work. And that can be hard. And maybe you have a great idea, but you can't seem to make 3 or 5 pages out of that idea. Or maybe you have a great idea and it seems way too broad and you're not sure how to narrow it down. So anytime in the writing process, brainstorming ideas for your essays, drafting or outlining, finding good secondary sources can be hard in literature classes. So finding good articles that discuss the same works of literature that you're talking about and may or may not take the same or opposing stance to interpreting that piece of literature, we can help you with that. Things like MLA, APA citation, of course, we're always here. And then a lot of times you guys are pretty good writers, so you might have a completely written draft and you just want a second set of eyes to look it over with you, ask you some questions for clarification, maybe go through a particular paragraph or two that you're not sure if it flows well. All those are great reasons why a writing tutor can help. In literature, creative writing, technical writing, grammar, any of those classes. So here's that part of the video. I'm going to show you the details about when we're here for tutoring. So in the ASC, again, first floor of the library LRC, we are open Monday through Thursdays, 9 to 5:30. So again, science and math drop in any time during those hours. English you can also drop by, but you could also make appointments during that time. If you were interested in making a writing appointment, there's a few different ways you can do it. You can drop by and talk to a receptionist. You can call this number, or you can email asc@chesapeake.edu and we will get you set up for an appointment. I also mentioned the online tutoring. So online tutoring is available to all students here at Chesapeake. It's in the evenings and the weekends. So if you've got really limited availability, maybe you live far away, maybe the weather's not great, consider online tutoring as an alternative to face-to-face. There's a lot of different ways you can have online tutoring. You can have a video chat. You could just have a typed, like a Gmail conversation. You could be working inside of a Google Doc with some cursors and paragraphs going back and forth, or you could talk on the phone. It's kind of up to you, and an online writing tutor will walk you through the whole process. You don't need to have any kind of technology. All you need to do is shoot an email to this address I'm going to show you, and they'll take it from there. So online tutoring is open anytime that we are open during business hours, so you could still catch us 9 to 5:30 on Mondays through Thursdays. But we are also available for online Mondays, Tuesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays from 5 to 8, and then Sundays from 3 to 8 p.m. And the best way to get started for an online tutor is just to send a quick email to this address, chesapeakeasc@gmail.com, and that will indicate to the online tutors that you're interested, and they will respond and get you all set up. So thank you so much for your time. I do hope to see you this semester here in the ASC for tutoring, and keep in mind that if you love English and you love writing and you like to help other people learn how to write well, consider becoming a writing tutor yourself. We are always taking peer tutors. It's a paid, awesome position. We're a great crew, and just to do that you can visit our website and there's some information about how to become a tutor. So keep that in mind. Thanks again and have a great semester.